Welcome back to our video series. In the last video, we added a fault to our model and explained how Gempy processes it within the underlying structure. Now we will take a closer look at how faults interact with other structural groups and how we define these interactions using the fault relations matrix. First, we add a second fault to our model. Instead of creating a new model, we modify our existing one. This involves creating a new structural element containing surface points and orientation data for the new fault, named fault 0. Defining a new structural group to contain this fault. And finally adding this group to our structural frame and setting its relation to fault, just as we did in the last video. Since we added the new group at index 0, making it the youngest, the updated structural frame now reflects this order. The fault relations matrix is also updated. By default, both faults affect all older non-fault structural groups. For a more realistic model and to show the impact of the second fault, we add additional data points for our existing stratigraphic units, Rock 1, Rock 2 and Rock 3, on the other side of the new fault. Refer to video 2 for a detailed explanation on how to do this. Here's the resulting updated input data. Fault 0 appears on the right side along with the new surface points for our rock units. Even though we did not create a new model, we must recompute it to update our solution. Let's check the result. As expected, both faults now offset all structural groups. What else can we do? How about blind faults, where the fault does not deform the overlying layers? Let's reorder the structural frame by moving Rock 3 to the top, making it younger than both faults. In Gempy, we achieve this by creating a new group, called Thread Series 0 in our example, that contains Rock 3 and placing it at the top. And then deleting the original group that contained Rock 3. The fault relations matrix updates automatically. Now the faults only affect the older group, called Thread Series 2. After recomputing the model, we see that Rock 3 is no longer offset by the fault, but instead forms a gentle slope, honoring the given data points. Gempy also allows manual adjustments to the fault relations matrix, but with a few rules. Faults cannot affect the younger structural groups. Faults cannot affect themselves. Faults can be set to affect nothing. If a fault is set to affect an older element, it also has to affect all elements older than this element. Here's an example where all entries are set to false, resulting in faults that cause no offset. And another example where fault 0 does not affect anything, while fault 1 still affects Thread Series 2. We hope you found this second tutorial on faults helpful. If you did, leave a like on this video and consider visiting GitHub to give Gempy a star rating. Are there any topics you'd like us to cover? Leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an informative Gempy tutorial in the future. See you in the next video.